The 30-Day Mindset Revolution, your launchpad to a new body and life. Let me ask you something. Really think about this. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start Monday? Or, after the holidays, I'll get serious? Or, once things calm down, then I'll focus on me? And how many times has that Monday, that after, that someday turned into never? Here's the brutal truth. Waiting for the perfect time is the fastest way to guarantee you'll never change. Because life doesn't slow down, obstacles don't disappear, and motivation doesn't strike like lightning. It's created by you, right now. That's why I'm telling you, with absolute certainty, that the next 30 days can redefine your body, your energy, and your entire life. Not because some miracle pill exists, not because you'll suddenly have more time, but because you're about to make a decision so powerful, so unshakable, that failure becomes impossible. The decision that changes everything. This isn't about diets. It's not about workout plans. Those are just tools. This is about something far deeper, your identity. Because until you decide, truly decide, that you are someone who follows through, who doesn't quit, who refuses to betray yourself, nothing changes. Think about the last time you set a goal and failed. What happened? You probably didn't plan to fail. You just didn't plan to win. You left yourself an escape hatch. If it gets hard, I'll stop. If I don't see results fast, I'll quit. And guess what? Your brain took that loophole every time. But what if, for the next 30 days, you eliminated every exit? What if you burned the ships, like the ancient warriors who landed on enemy shores and set their boats on fire, so retreat wasn't an option? That's the level of commitment I'm talking about. The science of 30 days, rewiring your brain. Your brain is wired to resist change. It's called homeostasis. It likes comfort. It likes routine, even if that routine is killing you. But here's the breakthrough. You can reprogram it in 30 days. Neuroscience shows that consistent, repeated action creates new neural pathways. Miss one workout? Your brain whispers, see, you're not really this person. But show up every day for 30 days? Your brain starts screaming, this is who we are now. That's why the first 72 hours are critical. The moment you commit, your old self will fight back. You'll hear every excuse. You're tired. You deserve a cheat day. One snack won't hurt. This is the test. This is where most people fold. But not you, because you're not most people. The power of small wins. You don't build a new life in one giant leap. You build it brick by brick, day by day. And every brick is a small win. Drank a gallon of water today? Win. Chose grilled chicken over pizza? Win. Got to bed on time instead of scrolling? Win. These wins seem insignificant alone, but stacked over 30 days, they create an unstoppable momentum. Because success isn't an event, it's a process. And every small victory proves to your subconscious, I am someone who keeps promises to myself. The No 0 Days Rule. Here's your ironclad rule for the next 30 days. No 0 days. That means every single day, you take at least one action toward your goal, even if it's just 10 push-ups, even if it's just swapping soda for water. Because action breeds more action, and inaction breeds excuses. Miss a full workout? Do 5 burpees before bed? 8 off plan? The next meal is clean. No guilt, no drama, just forward motion. The emotional fuel that drives you. Let's get raw for a second. Why do you really want this? Not the surface answer. Dig deeper. Is it to look in the mirror and finally feel proud? To have energy to play with your kids without gasping for air? To silence that voice that whispers? The nutritional awakening, fueling your 30-day transformation. Let me ask you something that might make you uncomfortable. When was the last time you truly thought about what you're putting in your body? I'm not talking about counting calories or following some fad diet. I'm talking about realizing that every single bite you take is either building you up or tearing you down. Every meal is a choice, not just about what you'll look like tomorrow, but about how you'll feel, how you'll perform, and ultimately, who you'll become. For the next 30 days, we're going to revolutionize your relationship with food. This isn't about deprivation. This isn't about willpower. This is about waking up to the incredible power you hold in your hands every time you eat. Because here's the truth most people never realize. Your body isn't struggling because you lack discipline. It's struggling because you've been lied to. Lied to by food companies that pump sugar into everything. Lied to by advertisers who make processed junk look glamorous. And worst of all, lied to by your own taste buds that have been hijacked by chemicals designed to make you crave more. But today, that changes. Today, we take back control. Because when you understand that food isn't just calories, it's information, everything changes. Every bite sends instructions to your cells. Every meal programs your energy, your mood, your focus, even your genetics. That's how powerful this is. And for the next 30 days, you're going to learn to speak the language of your body like never before. Let's start with the most important rule. You're not going on a diet. Diets fail because they're temporary. What we're doing is rewiring your nutritional operating system. We're upgrading from processed, fake, food-like substances to real, living, energy-giving nourishment. And here's what's going to shock you. When you eat real food, your body knows exactly what to do with it. The weight starts coming off naturally. The energy surges. The brain fog lifts. Not because you're starving yourself, but because you're finally giving your body what it's been desperately asking for all along. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but healthy food doesn't taste as good. That's the addiction talking. See, sugar and processed foods hijack your taste buds like a drug. But here's the miracle. After just 3 to 5 days of eating clean, whole foods, something incredible happens. Your taste buds reset. Vegetables start tasting sweet. Fruits become nature's candy. You'll bite into a fresh strawberry, and it'll explode with flavor you haven't experienced since you were a child. That's not magic. That's your body remembering what real food is supposed to taste like. Let me break down exactly how we're going to do this. First, we're cutting out the 3 white killers: white sugar, white flour, and white salt. Not forever, but for these 30 days, because we need to break their grip on your system. Instead, we're going all in on what I call the 5 power players: clean protein, healthy fats, colorful vegetables, smart carbs, and hydration. These are your new best friends. These are what's going to transform you from the inside out. Protein becomes your foundation: eggs, chicken, fish, grass-fed beef. This isn't just about building muscle, though it will. It's about stabilizing your blood sugar, keeping you full, and giving your brain the amino acids it needs to fire on all cylinders. Then we add the healthy fats: avocados, nuts, olive oil. These aren't the enemy. They're your energy source, your hormone balancer, your secret weapon against cravings. Vegetables? We're not talking sad boiled broccoli. We're talking vibrant, roasted, sautéed, grilled vegetables bursting with color and flavor. The more colors, the more nutrients. Smart carbs, sweet potatoes, quinoa, berries, timed right to fuel your workouts and recovery without spiking your blood sugar. And water, half your body weight in,